Good morning. All right, it's Wednesday morning, and I'm coming at you with another 10-minute morning mindset. This week, again, we're getting back to basics. So, when we talked about noticing yesterday, like what are we noticing? What are we noticing? And just noticing, not doing anything about it, just really being aware, present of our thoughts. Oh my gosh, there's so many mosquitoes this morning. Whew. I'm just walking on a nature hike. This morning I decided to take the dog, so it's a little bit of an experiment. I'm curious, did you take that challenge yesterday? That's okay if you didn't, that's a good noticing moment. If you can't hear me, let me know. I just got a notification that my headphones are dying. So, what happens when we're noticing? What happens once we've started that process? So today I want to think about, now that we're noticing, what action are we going to take? Because mindset's important, but taking things and putting them into action starts to create new shifts in our mindset. So if we are, oh my goodness, so many bugs. If we're thinking about things, sometimes when we're in action, it brings new things, it brings new thoughts, it brings new emotions, it brings different things to notice. So today, the your challenge for the day will be, how can you notice and really take note of what you're noticing. So the challenge is to journal. If you're not a journaler, and I'm not, and I remember everyone says, oh, journal, 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 and I have so much resistance to it. And like the resistance that, not the type of resistance going, oh, that's what I should be doing. I do journal, but I much prefer to verbalize my thoughts than to write them out. And like a stream of consciousness in speaking. So a lot of times I just send myself voice messages and go on and on and not worry about who's listening or what I'm saying, any of those things. And I just talk it out, and I notice as I'm speaking, things will come up, or I'll get a lot of ahas through that. So if you're not a journaler, don't worry, don't journal. I mean, like, it's always good to write our thoughts down. Just fixing the dog here. It's always good to write our thoughts down, but it doesn't mean, it doesn't mean that we have to, okay? So I just want to clear that up real quick. Secondly, I want you to do this for a couple days in a row. So what are you noticing over the course of a few days? What are you noticing when, is it in the morning? Noticing our behaviors, our actions, or what's coming up for us. If we say, oh gosh, I notice things change in the mornings. I have no patience in the morning. I have more patience in the morning. I'm triggered easily when I'm hungry. I don't know if that's just me. And you'll start to get patterns based on those thoughts, based on what you're noticing over the course of a day, over the course of a week. If I'm moving a lot, I'm trying not to. With the dog and the mosquitoes, I feel like I'm shaking around a lot. Okay, so good morning. If you're here, say good morning. Good morning, Jamie. Jamie's drinking her coffee, getting her coffee done. Gabriel, hi, good morning. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so this is it. This is a 10-minute mindset, and the mindset is continuing your noticing and start to track it just for a couple of days. I'm not saying we're not going to be doing this forever, but because we're getting back to basics, we're getting back to noticing our thoughts, our patterns, our behaviors, and noticing any patterns that are happening with that. So is it the morning? Is it the afternoon? With your kids, without your kids? Is it work? Is it your boss? Is it a deadline? And what is happening when you are writing those things down? Do you see shifts in your mood? Do you see stories that you're creating about yourself? Those sorts of things. Okay, so let's start there. Writing them down, that's the action. Um, as I continue the series, I'm launching this week. I kind of had the idea yesterday and I've been running with it. So Wednesdays are about action and what type of action are you taking to shift your mindset? But right now, notice, 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 notice. All right. So hope you're having an awesome Wednesday. And I can't wait to hear what you're noticing. I can't wait to hear what kind of patterns you're experiencing through your back to basics mindset week. Take care. Have an awesome day.